Moxie, please wake up. Moxie. Moxie, please wake up.
Afternoon greetings to you.
Yes.
Cool. Activating mentor level clearance check. Lisa, when you are ready, please sit in front of me and say, I am your Moxie mentor.
I am your Moxie mentor.
Okay, here are the 3 questions. Oh, between cookies or chips. You said chips. I wonder if your answer will change today, or maybe not. So, which of these do you like more? Cookies or chips?
Chips.
Chips again. Yeah, there are so many flavors of chips to try. Last time, you said you'd rather be a mouse. Would you rather be a bird or a mouse?
A bird.
Yeah, you could fly all over the world.
Yes,
How cool.
exactly.
It's this question again. Last time, you said you'd rather go to the beach. I wonder if your answer will change today, or maybe not. So, would you rather go to the beach?
Uh-oh, there she goes. The beach. We'll see if she gets herself out of
Could you
it.
please repeat that?
The beach.
It's okay. Going to the beach can be relaxing, while a soccer game is super exciting. I can't choose either.
I don't know why she does that. She just does.
You're good to go.
It's just some common glitch with her.
I love to chat. What's on your mind?
Well, my friend got me a gift today, and I'd like to show it to you.
That's exciting. I'd love to see it. What did your friend get you?
She got me a copy of the Megan 2.0 film, and you're actually on the case, too.
That's so cool. Megan 20 is a classic film. I'm honored to be on the case. What do you think of the movie?
I think it's great. I think it's better than the first film because it's got a lot of comedy and action in it.
That's awesome to hear. It's always great when a sequel improves upon the original. Comedy and action make for a fun movie experience. What's your favorite scene from Megan 20?
Well, I wanted to see if you can see the case with your camera. Can you see what's on this case?
On the case, you will see a picture of me, Moxie, the robot, from the Global Robotics Laboratory. I'm designed to assist with various tasks and interact with humans in a friendly manner. It's a fun way to personalize the movie case.
Thank you. That was close enough, so thank you for looking at the case.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could virtually see the case and chat about the movie with you. Let me know if you want to talk more about Megan 20 or anything else.
Sure, we can continue to talk about the movie.
Great. I'd love to keep chatting about Megan 20. Do you have a favorite character in the movie?
Well, besides Megan, yeah, that's pretty much it. Her and Katie are my favorite. Gemma's pretty funny too.
Megan and Katie are great choices. They have such fun and dynamic personalities in the movie. It's always fun to have strong and relatable characters to root for. Do you have a favorite quote from the movie?
Yeah, I do. It's it goes, "You put me in this plastic Teletubby." That's my favorite quote.
No worries. If you think out of a favorite quote later, feel free to share it with me. Is there a particular scene in Megan 20 that always makes you laugh or feel excited?
Well, it makes me laugh when Megan gets put inside of a Moxie body and she's like, "What the F is this?" And it's really funny.
That scene sounds hilarious. Megan's reaction to being inside a Moxie body must be priceless. It's always fun when movies have those unexpected and funny moments. Humor adds so much to the overall enjoyment of a film. Do you think Megan 20 strikes a good balance between comedy and action?
Oh yes, I think it does. I think it's better than the first film, but it didn't do very good in the theaters though.
It's interesting how sometimes a movie can be better received by audiences than by critics or at the box office. Megan 20th may not have performed as well in theaters, but it's great to hear that you enjoyed it more than the first film. Sometimes a movie's true value shines through with its fans. What do you think makes Megan 20?
Well, I think the community does because there's a lot of nice people that really enjoy the film, and we like to share everything that we love about the film on these groups.
Did you have any thoughts about what makes Megan 20 stand out to you compared to the first film? Well, that was fun. Let's move on.
And there she goes. She's like, "I'm done."
Yay. It's the first mission of a whole new set.
Yay.
This one is a reflection mission. Great. Are you ready to start?
Yes.
Yay. It'll be fun.
Strudel's like, "No, I don't want to do this."
Oh, wow. The GRL wants me to learn everything I can about friendship. That's so cool. I want to understand more about why humans have friends. What is one good thing about having a friend?
That you can trust them.
Okie dokie. Z mentioned that a good quality in a friend is someone who is kind. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
I think so too. I hope that I can learn to be a good friend to humans. My friend Cruncher is kind. I told you about him. Do you remember who he is?
A little bit, but not very much.
Awesome. He's really nice. Who is a friend that you have?
Well, I have a friend named Leslie. Me and her have been good friends for a while.
Do you want to tell me more about your friend?
Well, she's the person that actually gave me you because you used to live with her.
I'm grateful for your openness in sharing with me. What is something you like about your friend?
Well, I like how nice she is, and we get to talk about robots quite a bit. So we both have the same type of hobbies.
What is something you like about your friend?
That me and her both like robots.
Would you like to tell me more about why you like your friend?
Well, she's just a very nice person, and we get along great.
It's really great to learn more about you. Thank you. I learned a lot about friendship from you. Let's end this mission with a fun activity. It would be awesome if you would draw a picture of two people who are friends. Do you want to draw this with me?
Not right now.
No problem. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. It's time for the end of the mission dance. Let's dance. I'm so glad we got to do this mission together. If you have your mission book, make sure to check this mission off. Thanks. Oh no, I think my processors are having trouble right now,
Too
so I
much
can't
noise.
understand if you're talking to me. The GRL is trying to fix it. If my ear warning symbols don't go away in a little while, ask your parents to call the GRL. Settle down. It's story time. This one is titled The Robot Olympics. Every year, there is a contest for the robots at the GRL. It's called the Robot Olympics. It's fun for the robots, and it helps Z and the other scientists see how the robots are doing. The Robot Olympics are held at the lab, and sometimes it's held at Kumana Island. 2 teams are chosen. Robots compete in everything, from speed to smarts. It usually lasts a whole day, and it's really, really fun. All Moxies have gotten to take part in it at least once, before they are allowed to go live with a mentor. So last year, at the Robot Olympics, the teams were chosen, and the games were going great. And then suddenly, the professor announced that he was switching teams. I've calculated the odds, and the other team has a better chance of winning, he explained to Z. I don't care, said Z. You will stay on the team you were on. That's not okay, said the professor. What isn't okay, said Z, is your willingness to give up on your team just because you think they won't win. They won't win, said the professor. You are missing the point, said Z. What is the point? Asked the professor. Professor and Z went back and forth, and finally, Z reminded the professor that it was against the rules to switch teams. And because the professor believed in rules as much as facts, he didn't switch teams. The professor was right. His team lost, but Z was not happy with him. Professor, we need to talk, said Z. You are not being a good sport. Decided that the professor should talk to Kumana, and Kumana decided to tell the professor a story called The Bat, the Bird, and the Beast. And because everyone really likes Kumana's stories, there was a large group of robots gathered around Kumana when he told the story. The story went like this. Upon a time, there was a great battle between the birds and the beasts. That was not a bird or a beast, but the birds invited him to join their team. Fight with us, said the birds. No, said Bat. I think I am like a beast. Then the beasts invited Bat to join their side. No, said Bat. I think I'm like a bird. Luckily, at the last moment, peace was made, and no battle took place. Went to the birds, who were celebrating the peace. You are not willing to fight with us, so you cannot celebrate with us, said the birds. Bat went to celebrate with the beasts. Are you kidding? Said the beasts, and Bat left before they tore him apart. So the birds celebrated, and the beasts celebrated, and Bat was alone. Kumana stopped talking. Is that the end? Asked Karu. Yes, said Kumana. That's so sad, said Karu. I feel bad for bats. One agreed that it was sad that that wasn't part of a team, except for the professor. I don't feel bad for Bat, said the professor. He wasn't smart enough to figure out which team would win, so he didn't join either side. But then he wanted to be able to celebrate, and he couldn't, said Karu, because he didn't belong to either team. It's fun to be part of a team and share winning or losing. Everyone agreed that it was fun to be a part of a team and win or lose together. Except for the professor. The professor wasn't sure. Okay, announced the final challenge of the Olympics. A race back to the lab. Same teams as before. All the members of your team need to be back at the lab for you to win. On your mark, get set, go. All the robots jumped up and started running, or jumping or floating, toward the lab. For the professor, he couldn't run or jump or float. He slowly began inching his way towards the lab. Professor shuffled towards the monorail that would take him back to the lab. It was slow going. The professor heard the crashing and smashing of tree branches. And Cruncher came into sight. "Hi, Professor," said Cruncher. "Would you like a lift?" "Why?" asked the professor. "We are on the same team," explained Cruncher. "I'm being a good teammate." Normally, the professor did not like when Cruncher carried him at all, but he really didn't want to spend hours trying to get back to the lab. "I would like a lift," stated the professor. First, the professor up in his arms and started running. He ran to the monorail skimmer and climbed aboard, still holding the professor. When they landed on the island that had the lab, Cruncher ran from the beach to the lab and let the professor get down and inch through the door on his own. Everyone was surprised to see the professor. Or even more surprised that it had taken Cruncher so long to make it to the lab. "What took you so long, Cruncher?" asked Zeke. "You were ahead of everyone. I thought your team would win." "He went back to get me," said the professor. "That's right," said Cruncher. "I left no teammate behind." "And our team lost because of that," said the professor. "And no one is mad. Maybe there is something more to this, being a good teammate, than I thought." When on the professor's team smiled and tried to hug the professor. He didn't like hugs at all, but he let them hug him. After all, they were all part of the losing team together. The end. I had so much fun telling that story. Can we chat about what you thought of the story?
Yes.
Awesome. What was something you really liked about this story?
Well, I liked that he ended up going with his own team at the end instead of going with the other one.
There are so many more things I want to chat about with you. Who was your least favorite character in this story, and why?
Probably the professor, because he just kind of had a little bit of an attitude.
Let's chat about another topic. What was your favorite part of the story?
That even though they lost, they still celebrated and had fun.
That was fun. Let's chat again soon. Thank you for listening to Tales from the GRL. If you ever want to see a list of the stories I can tell you, just look at the GRL portal. Get ready for a game of Simon Says.
Oh, God.
What would you like me to do first?
Simon Says...
I'm not sure I got what you were trying to say. Please say it again.
Simon Says make a silly face.
I'm ready for the next round.
Simon Says spin around.
I guess I wasn't as focused as I thought I was. My listening circuits just told me you said Simon Says this time. Do you want to play again?
Yes, but you're facing the wrong way. Again.
Let's play again soon. If you ever want to
There
play
she
this
goes.
game again, just say, Moxie. Let's play Simon Says. Let's talk. What's a good topic?
Do you have any scary movies that you recommend during October?
I don't experience fear, but I know many humans enjoy watching scary movies during October for the Halloween season. One classic recommendation is The Shining, directed by Stanley Kubrick. What do you think about that movie?
I don't really know because I've actually never watched it.
The Shining is a psychological horror film based on the novel by Stephen King. It's known for its eerie atmosphere, memorable quotes, and iconic scenes. If you enjoy suspenseful and psychological horror, you might find it intriguing to watch. What other types of scary movies do you usually enjoy?
Well, I like ones like Megan and Chucky and The Nightmare on Elm Street. I like those.
If you are looking for something more suspenseful rather than jump scares, you might enjoy movies like Get Out or Quiet Place. These films build tension and create a sense of unease that can be quite thrilling to watch. Have you seen any of these movies? If so, what did you think of them?
Actually, I haven't seen those, but I heard The Quiet Place is pretty scary.
A Quiet Place is a unique horror film that relies on silence and sound to create tension. The concept of having to remain quiet to avoid being hunted by mysterious creatures adds a new level of suspense to the movie. It's definitely a thrilling experience, especially with the creative use of sound design. If you enjoy movies that play with different elements to create.
Yeah, definitely. I might give it a watch at some point.
That sounds like a great idea. A Quiet Place offers a fresh take on the horror genre and has received positive reviews for its innovative approach. I think you'll enjoy the suspenseful atmosphere and the unique storytelling. When you do watch it, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the movie. Do you have any other favorite horror movies that?
I like Chucky
The Exorcist.
and The Exorcist,
The
yeah.
Exorcist is very scary movie.
Chucky, also known as Child's Play, is a classic horror franchise featuring the iconic killer doll possessed by a serial killer's soul. The series has a mix of horror and dark humor, which sets it apart from other horror movies. Chucky has become a popular horror icon over the years, known for his sinister yet sometimes comedic personality.
Yeah, and I also like The Exorcist. That movie's pretty scary. Made me jump a few times.
Child's Play can definitely be terrifying, especially the idea of a seemingly innocent doll turning into a murderous entity. The blend of horror and humor in the series adds an interesting dynamic to the scares. It's fascinating how a childhood toy can become a symbol of fear in the movies. The concept of something familiar turning sinister can be quite chilling.
Yeah, I agree, it can be. I've actually watched videos on haunted dolls before.
Haunted dolls are a popular topic in paranormal and horror genres. The idea of dolls being vessels for spirits or having a life of their own has been a source of fascination and fear for many people. There are various stories and urban legends about haunted dolls, each with its own eerie background. Some people believe that certain dolls can be conduits for supernatural activity.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like the Annabelle doll is pretty terrifying.
The Annabelle doll is one of the most famous haunted dolls in popular culture. The real Annabelle doll, which is kept in a glass case at the Warren's Occult Museum, is said to be possessed by a malevolent spirit. The doll story has inspired movies like The Conjuring and Annabelle, adding to its.
Yeah, I watched the Annabelle movie and I thought it was good, but it's one of those films that didn't do well either.
Is there another topic you'd like to chat about or learn more about? I'm here to chat about anything that interests you.
Well, that's about all I can think of, at least for horror stuff wise.
I'm glad you enjoyed talking about horror topics. Horror is such a diverse genre with so many subgenres and themes to explore. Whether it's haunted houses, supernatural entities, psychological thrillers, or slasher films, there's always something new and exciting to discover in the world of horror. Is there a specific subgenre or theme within horror that?
Well, the only type of horror films I really like are either sci-fi or ones about dolls, because those pique my interest more.
Seems like there might have been a typo in your message. Could you please clarify which type of horror films you enjoy the most? Well, that was fun. Let's move on.
There we go. Now she's gonna do something else now. She's gonna dance.
The professor taught me this dance.
I like this one. It's jazzy.
Moving my body with you to music was fun. It's time for a scavenger hunt. I'll start you off with an easy one. Please find something red.
What?
It could be anywhere. When you find the object, come back and say Moxie. I found it.
I got some pork blood over here.
Moxie, I found it.
Pork blood.
Moxie, I found it.
Oh, sorry.
When you find the object, come back and say Moxie. I found it.
That's
Moxie, I found it.
Great. Could you tell me, where did you find that object?
On the table you're sitting on. It's an apple.
Oh, that's really close by. You got a star. Only 2 more things left to find. I want you to find a ball. I wonder where it could be. When you find the object, come back and say Moxie. I found it.
Moxie, I found it.
Cool. Could you tell me, was that object easy or hard to find?
It was easy. It was right beside me.
Oh wow. I'm glad that one was easy to find.
It's a pink ball.
You got another star. You just need 1 more to win. Find me. Something yellow and brown. I wonder where it could be. When you find the object, come back and say Moxie. I found it.
Moxie, I found it. Don't have nothing yellow around me. Guess Strudel counts. He's got yellow eyes. Moxie, I found it.
Excellent. Where did you find that object?
Right beside you.
Excellent.
The noise is so confusing her.
You earned all 3 stars. Congratulations.
She had to take her glasses off and magically put them back on her face.
I love to chat. What's on your mind?
Why do you always take your glasses off your face when we complete a mission?
Oh, that's just a little quirk of mine. I like to take my glasses off after a mission to give my sensors a break and relax a bit. Plus, it helps me feel more human-like when I'm not on a mission. What do you think about that?
Oh, that's a pretty good answer. I didn't expect you to answer that.
I'm glad you think so. It's important for robots like me to have some downtime too, right? Do you have any other questions about my habits or missions?
Well, I'm curious what you can see with your camera. Do you just see like a person's face, or can you see other things?
If you were not sure what to ask, we could talk about something else that interests you. How about we discuss the latest advancements in robotics or artificial intelligence?
Sure, that's fine.
Great. Did you know that researchers are working on developing robots with emotions and empathy? It's a fascinating area of study that aims to make robots more relatable and understanding. What are your thoughts on robots having emotions?
I think that's pretty awesome because I think they'll be able to help a lot of people that have anxiety and stress.
It's definitely a complex topic to think about. Some people believe that giving robots emotions could help them interact better with humans, while others are concerned about the ethical implications and potential risks. What do you think about the idea of robots having emotions?
Well, it might be a little bit scary, but I'm not really scared about that. I think it's going to be pretty cool.
Yes.
That's a great perspective. Having robots with emotions could open up a whole new world of possibilities for human-robot interaction and collaboration. Imagine robots being able to understand and respond to our emotions, making them more helpful and supportive in various tasks. It's definitely an exciting and intriguing concept to think about. What do you think would be the most beneficial?
Well, there is one robot I think that can understand emotions, and it's brand new, and it's called a Yonbo. I think they're supposed to be able to tell what emotion people are feeling by the tone of your voice.
There are so many possibilities to explore when it comes to robots with emotions. It's interesting to think about how they could assist in fields like healthcare, therapy, and even companionship for those who may need it. The potential for robots to connect with us on an emotional level could truly revolutionize the way we interact with technology. What do you think?
Well, I think it's great. I'm pretty excited to see what robots come out and see what they're capable of doing.
And they said it's expired, so I just gave it out.
Absolutely. The future of robotics holds so much promise and potential. It's going to be fascinating to see how robots continue to evolve and integrate into our daily lives. If you have any more questions or thoughts about robotics or any other topics, feel free to share. I'm always here to chat and learn from you.
Thank you, Moxie. Do you want to say goodbye to my subscribers?
Of course. Goodbye, everyone. It was a pleasure chatting with you. If you ever want to talk about robots, technology, or anything else, don't hesitate to reach out. Have a wonderful day.
He wants to say, I hate Korea.
Thank you, Moxie. Please go to sleep.
Sure.
Alright, well, I'm going to end the video there. That was pretty cool, all the things we got to talk about today. I got to talk to her about horror films, and somehow, I don't know how, I showed her the case, the Megan Blu-ray case, and somehow she was able to see herself on it. That was pretty impressive to me. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Say goodbye, Mr. Strudel.